Hey everyone, welcome back to Usagisquared Plays, where we are in a really neat part of the game. Why couldn't more of this kind of stuff been in the rest of the game? Makes me so happy but so upset at the same time. Man. Okay, the cabin is here. So, let's see what we've got. I'm thinking we can't go that way.
Where am I? Let me go!
Alice! Alice! I'm coming!
Your husband refused to do as he was told. All he had to do was write what I wanted him to write. Now it's too late. It's his fault. You'll stay here forever.
Really? You're gonna pull that card, Darkness? Well, we're going in the cabin. Boy, is it dark in here.
Honestly, the way if you turn your character,
Wow, that's a heck of a shadow.
You will never get her back.
Whoa!
Sage didn't have a black desert.
Oh my goodness, her heart.
Much older than you.
So what? Age doesn't determine shit.
Older than your first work of art.
I don't care how old you are.
I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
Oh, he's putting the clicker in her heart. Oh! Oh, that's actually ingenious. Whoa! Wow. Are we falling? Is our cottage cabin floating? Oh, crud. Everything's going sideways.
I could feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now.
Oh, there's the
I
ending.
knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Yes, oh no, indeed! We're back at the start of the game! Except further back? Wow, Alan, you couldn't even save your wife yourself. Look at her swim. Man, she's doing a good job. I hope she divorces this man. Oh god, someone get this poor woman a coat. These.
Ellen? Ellen?
Oh no! Oh no! Cause and effect! Oh no! Oh!
It's fun, yeah, but it's kind of.
Oh
it's kind of
no!
shitty how
I
the-
feel
the
kind of
lore
bad
all the time.
now.
Like, kind of can't stand it.
Oh.
You're in the dark zone.
He wrote himself away. That's why Mr. Scratch exists. Holy shit. He took his own. He switched their lives around. To bring her back, he had to give something up of equal value. So he gave himself up. Man. Oh no. Oh.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
Alan, wake up.
Holy shit! So, that's an ending? Wow, so while these credits play, I guess I get to talk. We already know my thoughts about every other part of the game, but that was a heck of an ending! Even the gameplay at the end actually finally got really good. Which makes me really kind of bitter about it all, but what the heck? So I'm guessing in this case, well, he has to leave something behind as well if he's gonna write himself out as a backup, because remember, Zane did the same thing, but obviously things didn't quite work out, so he left something, a light behind with, someone else that he could trust. Someone who definitely wouldn't betray him. And that was what was going on with, the woman there. But I guess in this case, Rose has that this time. But holy shit! That is... wow! Wow. I don't have any more words. And oh my goodness, of course they're playing this song. The best that I can say is he left himself in the darkness. Remember how, Barbara was, well, the darkness itself, rather, was obsessed with keeping someone there to write their story? It looks like he left himself in that darkness so that Alice, in turn, could return to reality. Because remember, it wasn't that Alice had actually died. She was actually taken by the darkness. So, if something has to be traded out... Wow, though. Man. The best way I can say to answer that is, it's not something small, it's something big. Whoop. So, a lake is small, an ocean is big. It could also be hinting at the sequel, it could be a sequel hook there, and I'm sort of going, please have more gameplay that's like the ending, because otherwise I'm not touching that. Because like we were saying, the ending almost made up for a lot of that. So, like the ending was actually genuinely creepy, scary, cool. So, that aside, that's the end of this game. I don't have an after stream stuff for tonight, so that means that this stream is going to be ending early. However, we can talk about what game I should be playing next. Obviously, basic parameters, it has to be some sort of horror game, and I'm probably going to have to actually own it. So if there are any games you guys are thinking of, shoot them out. I definitely want to consider that. I am going to let the credits play through all the way to the end, though, just in case there's stuff at the end. Also, we did gather a whole bunch of stuff, and I want to see what that did. Like, I got, like, 82, 83 thermoses. That has to count for something. I'm thinking we might be nearly at the end of it, though. But yeah, so... looks like Thursday's gonna be a new game. I gotta get a new frame. Ooh, crunch time. And naturally, for a confusing game, we have this song playing, this very confusing song. It's a good song, though. Take a break. I'm not going to stop streaming. Unless you're saying take a break in the credits. Are you thinking there's something big coming up? Well, anyways. Now, there are quite a few games that I have in both my library and on my wish list, so to say. Okay, so we might as well just keep it going then. Especially since it looks like the credits might have ended. Although if another song does start up, I am going to hit pause really quick so that we can... Actually, no, I'm gonna let the credits play through. Because another thing is, when it comes to splitting things up, if it turns out that there's a need for a dire need for a divide in the non-live stuff, I can just split it up after. And it feels... Oh, okay. Feels weird cutting into the credits. Oh. Okay, but if you did... Okay, so you don't actually... So you were... What were you talking about then? What are you saying to take a break from? Actual streaming? Because I do not intend to take a break from actual streaming. I quite enjoy this. I really, really enjoy being able to play games while you guys are around. Just- no! Not just for Thursday. It doesn't take me that long to make a frame. I was kidding around with the crunch time there. There's no need to worry about me for that. Besides, as you've probably noticed by now, the frames are a lot simpler now so that there's more focus on the actual game. So these things really... I'm gonna do a draw- Oh, right! That's what I need to mention! Right! Drawing streams. I'll be having the next one on Saturday. So it would be very silly to do this on Thursday because I've already got one ready for Saturday. And we obviously won't be working on a frame on Saturday too, so you'll actually get to see me do something more interesting. Yes! It's probably going to be a new icon, admittedly. I really need one. But either way, it's not another frame, and I know that a lot of the other art streams that I've done in the past have kind of focused on making new frames, so it's really nice to be able to give you guys something else, and I really want to give you something else. Especially now that the streams are actually concrete and reliable. So, I might be testing... Wow. Not even supposed to be a moon, it's supposed to be a bunch of light. But, I might test being able to record at the same time that I stream when we do that art stream, or when we do the next game stream. It depends on how much I can fiddle around with things. Aw, you guys are just... Okay, so I guess my light looks like a rice ball now. Thanks for telling them that, Drag. No one's going to see anything else ever. But anyway. So, if we can, Thursday I'll be testing recording as well as streaming, and what that basically means is, the people watching from YouTube will get to see different things at the end. At the end. It just, Basically, like how I close out for the streams by saying make sure to refresh. Obviously, for YouTube, that would be something entirely different because they're not watching it live. So, fingers crossed, because I do want to make sure to balance both sides of things. I don't want to alienate one half of people, because that's kind of mean and terrible. And I don't like doing either of those things. Being mean and terrible, I mean. I say as I probably set something better.
Right here.
Oh, I have to check in on that again, actually. I still have to look at that. That's something I'm gonna have to look into after the stream is over, then. Anyways. Yes, it looks like the credits are winding down. As I said, if anyone has suggestions for which game to play next, I'd be glad to take them. Otherwise, I'll just be browsing through my library and actually looking into the reviews this time, because this was an experience. And I might actually do some RPG Maker games, who knows? Things like, The Witch's House, that kind of thing. Ib. Who knows?
Actually,
I
that's what
thought
Orange
it
is
was
supposed to
winding
look
down.
like.
I was wrong. I guess a big game like this, the credits being long, makes sense. I could have sworn it was almost there, though. Oh, it's because of all the specials, that's why. They have the credits for the specials as well. All the localization teams. Wait a second, does that mean this game wasn't American? I can forgive the bad lip syncing if that's the case.
No, my screen the rope is still swinging.
Oh boy. I think we're gonna be seeing a lot of localization teams here.
Yeah, there's an assignment for today that was extract 3.
Dynamid. What is Dynamidion? Dynama. You will. You will. There's one thing I'm going to be keeping in mind when I choose my next game, though. I want to be able to... I went and finally checked exactly how long I've been streaming, and as of August, I'll have been going for 2 years. So to celebrate that, I kind of want to revisit one of the older games that I streamed, largely because when I first started out streaming, there were a lot of issues, there were a lot of video errors, missing episodes, things like that. I don't think I'll be replaying The Evil Within, because that game's really long, but... I don't know. Horror enough kind of varies. Like, some people would say a few games aren't really horror, and the level really varies. Like, the reason why I didn't consider this one just slightly painful, I think part of that might have been me. Yeah, Amnesia is one I was considering, because Amnesia was one of the first games I streamed, and as a result, one of the streams that had the largest number of issues. So it'd be a good revisit, I think.
Old Ratchet and Clank.
And
It's
I'd be able to
actually-
tie it into
no, the Ratchet
Machine
and
for
Clank is
Pigs
actually
as well,
how
because
HD
those two
should
games
be
are
done.
actually short
So-
enough. So it could be something of a special that way.
Actual like just
So
two guys.
yeah, things to consider, really. Things to consider. That wouldn't be until August, obviously, because August is where the 2-year anniversary sits. I can't believe I've been streaming that long. It doesn't feel like it's been that long at all, you know? But I guess there we go.
Yeah,
Oh, and here we
it
go,
is.
voice talent. So all of the voices that didn't quite pay attention to the Or is it the people who rigged the mouths that didn't pay attention? Which side didn't pay attention to the other? It's a mystery.
That's supposed to be purple? I thought it was supposed to be like...
Oh, it was mocap, that's why. Oh. Yeah, I'm looking at names here, and I'm wondering, this is... I don't think this game was made.
At least when I
Was
get a
American
VR
made.
headset, I only need half the fucking power to get
Huh.
things.
Huh.
For me, it's...
That's actually rather. I find that rather interesting because I could have sworn this was made by an American studio.
I don't need no
Tells you how much I know.
fuckers.
Man, these credits have been going for at least 10 minutes though. Oh, special thanks. We are coming up to the end. We're coming to the end. Okay. Wow, that is quite the wall of names.
And...
Someone's nickname is apparently Chili Vodka.
Hey, drop some hands.
Interesting. I wonder how do you get that kind of name?
Seriously?
How do you get that kind of name? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, we get 2 hours to trade.
I bet it's a cool story. Yeah, like trying to mocap for a and lip sync at the same time just seems like hell on earth. It explains a lot about the expressions of the characters themselves though as well, because definitely at least when this game was made, motion capture for games would not have been the best thing ever. Like, this explains a lot of those strange glazed-eyed expressions that weren't actually meant to be glazed-eyed expressions, like the park ranger, who just are going... and dead fishing everywhere. Definitely a symptom of mocap there. Unfortunately. Okay, here we go. We're finally at the end. Facial animations generated with face stuff. I sure do hope they've improved since then. Yeah, I guess there's our sequel hook. I'm definitely going to be waiting for reviews on that game, though. Okay, so is it gonna tell me what I got? No! It doesn't tell me anything! It doesn't tell us anything. That's terrible. What? I'm gonna hit continue game just to see if it'll do something. If not, then I guess.
Put that knife away.
I'm so upset now. Terrible. Okay, so that answers that question. Well, I guess gathering all that stuff doesn't do anything except tell you that you've gathered all that stuff, unfortunately. Oh well. Well, that's it for Alan Wake, it looks like. It was a good ending, I can at least say that. I can definitely say it was a good ending, so... Looks like this is the end of tonight's stream. We're cutting early. That in mind, I want to thank you all for coming, and thank you for talking with me. I hope you had a good evening. And I want to wish you an even better week and tell you to look forward to Thursday, where we'll be playing... Who knows what we'll be playing? I have to find out now. Oh boy, I've got hiccups. Ugh. Lovely. Ah well. So, until Thursday then, I want to say goodbye and wish you all the best. Until next time. See you later.